Hey guys, gonna make a video here that I've been wanting to make for quite a while, which I hope will help some people, which is how to use OBDEleven to log your car. I've got OBDEleven connecting right now. I'm going to tell you some things that really suck about using OBDEleven for logging. Number one, you're going to see you have to set up the logs every time. So you have to choose half a dozen parameters, which takes a few minutes. OBDEleven drops connection a lot because it's wireless, and the data capture rate is pretty coarse, so it's not perfect. Okay, so but it is useful, and a lot of people have OBDEleven to do all the tweaks that they do. And I don't think they realize you can actually capture some logs with it. Oops, I don't want to scan. So what I'm going to do is show you how to set it up. And then I can show you what the basic logging looks like. And then you're downloading the file, which is a CSV. And then you need to do something with it. Now, you could look at the CSV, or you can do what I do, which is I clean it up a little bit. And then I load it up onto DataZap, which allows you to have a graphical representation of your log. Logs are great. People should be logging more often that are tuned. It would help alleviate a lot of questions people have, and you know, helps you figure out what might be wrong with your car, or how it's performing, or what fuel quality you have, etc. So the way I do it is I go to the engine module, and you're going to use charts. Okay, so these are some logs I already have, which I can still download, but I have absolutely no fucking idea why OBDEleven, the company that makes this product, can't figure out how for me to touch this and just reuse the log. But anyway, so you hit the plus sign and you have a blank log you're going to start. I'm going to go to add value. Now here's where we have to manually select all these measurements. I'm going to show you what I log with, which are pretty typical logging parameters. Let's see, so it takes a few minutes here. So I'm going to start with the 4 cylinders worth of timing angle retardation, so your knock, as it's called sometimes. I prefer to say timing retardation. So we're going to add 4 of those. All right, so timing angle retardation done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to find, let's see, charge air pressure actual. Some people like to look at the specified versus actual. I don't think it adds a ton of value unless you have maybe a boost leak or something, but you can do both, but I just do the actual. It's going to give you your boost. Now it says 14.6 psi as I'm sitting here idling. I am at 14.6 psi atmosphere, so when you download the logs, you have to back that out to correct it. And I'm at 250 feet above sea level here, so it's going to be pretty close, but if you're higher up, you're going to have to adjust for that. So we'll do the specified as well. People like that. All right, let's do, we need to find RPM. That's a pretty basic one. Crankshaft speed. All right. Now we're going to do outside air temp. I like to look at outside and intake and look at the difference to help look at intercooler efficiency. Okay, we're going to find the intake air temperature. There we go. All right. Now we're going to look at air fuel ratio. That's going to be a lambda number, so it's a little different. So here, current of oxygen sensor bank 1, we're going to go with oxygen sensor value. That's going to be lambda. And then finally, I'm going to grab timing, overall timing, or timing advance. That's ignition timing adjustment cylinder 1. So I've got the 4-cylinder timing angle retardation. I've got your charge air pressure, your boost actual specified. I've got crank speed, outside intake air. I've got air fuel ratio and timing adjustment. Between those, that's mostly what people are interested in looking at and give you a pretty good look at what's going on in your car. So now that you've added them all, when you're ready to do your logging, you're going to hit play. And as you see, I can rev it a few times. We're going to get some change in some of these numbers. It's already fucked up, so I got to stop it, reset it, start it again. Again, it loses connection basically. It's still fucked up. God damn it. There we go. You can tell by the crankshaft speed, so here you go. Let's hit play. You can see that's probably RPM. You can see air fuel drops, that kind of thing. So you're going to basically go out, you're going to drive the car. You're going to do whatever you do to log. A lot of people do third gear pulls, you know, 3,000 the red line or 2,000 the red line. However you want to do it, but you capture the logging data doing this. Then you're going to hit stop, and you're going to see this little button that looks like an old school floppy disk. You're going to save it, and I'm just going to call this test 1, and then I'm going to find save. Cool, saved our log. Then what you're going to do, the little email symbol in the upper corner, you're going to go to that. I'm going to hit Gmail. There's my Gmail, and I'm going to send it to myself. I'm going to hit go. And then I'm going to get an email. And I'm going to load that CSV into Excel. I'm going to convert it to it's a text file. I'm going to convert it to columns. I'm going to play around and adjust the charge pressure numbers for the atmospheric correction. I'm going to take I'm going to create a new column that's going to be the difference in the intake air to ambient, so you can look at difference is really what's important for your intercooler. And then I'm going to load it to my DataZap account, and you can visualize your log. That's how you do it.